Okay, so hello, Nicholas. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm so good here, my friend. Well, I'm very happy actually to create this space for the Peruvian conducting students to know more about you. So I'm gonna just ask you some questions to in order for them to get more information about your life, about your career as a conductor. So first of all, because I've already talked to them, I've already told them about the that big experience that we had in the conducting workshop that Miguel Harbedoya organized. So maybe from your side, can you tell them a little bit more about that event that made us like know each other, and that was the experience. That was a moment when I met you, I saw you conducting, and honestly, I really like your conducting skills. So maybe what can you tell them about that experience, Nicolas?
Well, first off, thank you. I think that the workshop, or not even just that workshop, but any workshop has this underlining environment of building your network of,
Exactly.
of colleagues and friends and people that could possibly help you along the way, or you could help them. Who knows? It happens in different parts of life. I help somebody else and they've helped me, and we work in, as a conductor, you work in such it's a lonely environment. I would say that 80-90% of it is in a space by yourself in your score.
Exactly.
So to be around people who share the same passion of music. And I think that's the beauty of the workshop, not just that you go and you learn good stick technique or new ideas about how to work on a score, but there's that element of network, which I find vital to the success of any conductor. And I think that's what drew me to you. You were so open to for us to talk and communicate and share ideas of where music is in Peru, and I share ideas of where music is here in the States, and I think that's the beauty of it. And I think that's what drew me to want to work with you, is that the kindness and the idea of us networking together and building a friendship and being colleagues.
Exactly. You're right, and especially building a friendship. That's very important, I think. And this is something I always share also with my students here in Lima, talking about that other like elements that we can get just by learning music, and having and living these kind of experiences, they're very enriching for everyone, for every musician in the world. So, Nicolas, I would like you, because this is also one more thing I've already done with my students. I told them a lot about you, but I would like you to tell them as well more about your experience as a conductor, maybe also about your studies, where you studied, which countries have you visited, which workshops have you participated in, so what experience can you share about your professional background?
Okay. Yeah, definitely. I think everybody's musical journey is unique, and mine, I would say, is not pretty the same, just kind of, I went to school as a violinist and studied violin for a very long time. After college, I decided to go and do professional playing. I built an ensemble that we dedicated most of our repertoire to new music. The group, I think, did something like 75 new works, and we commissioned new works, 75 of them, or premiered them in like 12, 14 years. And we were able to, have a debut at Carnegie Hall, and just performed everywhere. I mean, here in the States, beyond. It was a fantastic experience of becoming better on my instrument, which I find important as a conductor. And Hungary. I've done stuff work in Hungary. I've done some stuff all over the United States, in Europe, all over Europe. So it's been a fantastic experience, and every experience I learned something new, which is great. That's the cool thing, is that nothing's the same wherever you go. And so it's really unique, and I think a great experience to travel as a musician and meet new people.
Yeah, great, very good. Yeah, you're right. And this is going to be the first time you're going to be in Peru, right?
Yes.
But you've been in South America before?
No, I have not been to South America. So this is exciting. I'm excited to see the countryside and explore the culinary arts. I hear the food is fantastic. So and meet the people. So, and all the musicians, which will be, I think that it will be a fantastic experience, just like any other.
Exactly. Actually, all my students here in Peru are very excited. They are just counting down the seconds just to be with you and to learn from you. So which other projects, Nicolas, do you have that maybe you would like to share with people here?
I'm leaving in 2 days to go conduct another workshop in Chicago, which with fantastic repertoire. We're doing Bartok Concerto for Orchestra, Beethoven's Ninth Symphony. So there's some, and then I think Dvorak 9. It's a big program, it's a massive program and really great music. And then I'm finishing up recording with a colleague of mine. We're doing the complete duos by Bartok, all 44. We're recording all 44 duos. And so we'll probably finish that up. We're almost done, but I'm going to have to finish them up when I come back.
So I'm talking now more about the workshop we're going to have here in Peru, Nicolas. What are your expectations from the students that you're going to meet here in Peru? Because you said that this is going to be the first time you're going to be here in this other part of the world.
I don't think I have any expectations. I think that for the workshop, the participants, is that they see the week that we have set up, and that they have their own expectations and work ethic to get better throughout the week. And not just to learn from when they're on the podium, but to learn from when they're watching others on the podium, So I think the expectation is just have an open mind of good learning.
Yeah, you're right. Exactly. And that's something I lived when I was in the US in the workshop with Miguel, because when you're at the podium, you are probably 8 minutes in the podium, but those 8 minutes is like forever. And also what you mentioned is very, very important, Nicolas, because the moment or the time you are just watching, it's going to be very enriching and helpful for them, because you learn a lot also from other conductors, from other students. Every little thing teachers say, every little thing we can watch, it's very important for the students that are part of the workshop. So I totally agree, and I like the idea of having no expectations, but they are going to discover what they are going to learn, not 1 day or 2 days right after the workshop. It's going to be, that happened to me like months after the workshop. So yeah, you're right, my friend. So just to finish, because this is going to be just a quick interview, just one message or one comment, what would you like to share with the participants that we're going to have in the workshop? Because they are very excited. They are now learning the music because they want to give the best from them, So which is this message you want to share with them?
Just knowing your score. There's I can't tell you how important that is to me, like really knowing the score. And we're going to be talking, I'll be talking a lot about that when I'm at the workshop, and how I approach that. The other thing too is just to have, this is supposed to be fun, and I'm looking forward to having fun with everybody. And you think about these ideas that you might have, or questions that you might have. Start forming those questions now. I'm only there for a week. You should have questions enough for 2 months for me, so we can all answer as much as we can. And so ask questions, and then listen big.
Exactly. Okay, Nicolas, so thank you very much for giving us this time to talk a little bit more about you, to talk a little bit more about the following workshop, which is going to happen on January 23rd. we're starting, we're gonna definitely have a full week of learning, and this is going to be definitely an unbelievable experience for everyone. So we are very excited here to welcome you. We are also counting in the final countdown, because we're about a month, probably to kind of a month and a little bit more to have you here in Lima. So it's going to be a very exciting experience, Nicolas. So thank you very much, and well, looking forward to seeing you here.
I'm looking forward to being there.
Bye bye, my friend.
Bye.